Hey guys, Joe Tunney here at Infiniti of Kirkland in Kirkland, Washington, just outside of Seattle. Taking a look at one of my employees' trade-ins. Matt in my parts department traded in his personal 2009 Subaru WRX all-wheel drive. And if you know a little bit about WRXs, and I'm sure you do, that's why you're watching the video, you know that 2009 is a big improvement over 2008 and one of the more desirable years in the WRX series. It's old enough where it's available at a pretty heavy discount over the brand new price, and it's such a big upgrade over the 2008, especially when it comes to performance, that this is the one the fun seekers really look for. I'm going to pop the hood on this one. Let's take a look underneath. Now, in 2008, this car had 224 horsepower.
34, please.
In 2009, that horsepower jumps up to 265. It was actually 224 horsepower and 224 foot-pounds of torque. Now it's 265 horsepower and 240 foot-pounds of torque, which is just an enormous amount of power for a car this small, even with all-wheel drive. In fact, it's enhanced by the fact that it has all-wheel drive, making this particular car one of the most popular sports cars in the King County region here that we're in Seattle. So struts hold up the hood here, so there's no prop or anything like that. The horsepower gains are primarily from the fact that the 2009 WRX takes a lot of its parts, including the larger turbocharger, from the 2008 STI version of the WRX. That's the real big kahuna of the WRX lineup. 2009, realizing there was a lot of attention in this category, a lot of different manufacturers making inexpensive high-performance cars, Subaru decided to take some of the bits and pieces from its STI car and put it into the more standard WRX. Now, if I look inside this engine compartment, and knowing Matt as I know him, this car has never been abused. In fact, it's been pampered since the car was brand new. Everything is completely nice and either original or replaced with factory parts. The belts all look perfect. There's never been any paint work or anything like that. The screws have never been turned. All your original stickers are completely in place. As I go around and look at the wheels, I noticed too he put on winter tires. So as you already know, WRXs get outstanding traction in bad weather, but this particular car is going to get even more outstanding traction in bad weather. It's really set up for being more of a daily driver than being a high-performance sports car. Inside, well, the WRX is actually one of the most sensible sports cars ever made. It's an economy car, it's a roomy car, so it's fast and it has all-wheel drive, but it's actually practical. In fact, if you hear any complaints about the WRX, is that it's a little bit soft in the suspension, and so it's not quite as visceral and bone-jarring as some other cars. And for the real enthusiast, you want that. But if this is the car that you're going to drive around in every day, being comfortable isn't necessarily a bad thing. Now, I've got the seat all the way back where I'm really comfortable at 6 feet tall in the front. Let's take a look in the back. And so even in the back, I have tons of space. I actually have to reach out a little bit to brush my knees up against the seat. And so tons of headroom. Again, it's kind of a brainless car. They're extremely reliable. They have fabulous resale value. You could keep this car for years and hardly lose a dime. Taking a look in the trunk. It's a great looking color, it's a great looking color combination, and it's nice to see a high performance car in this kind of condition. It's really, really nice inside. I mean, it's like brand new, perfect inside. Never been smoked in, no dogs, no nothing like that. I look around the interior, I'll see a couple of smudges, a couple of little scuffs, but really nothing to keep me from feeling anything other than, wow, you know, this is a great car. Interior is immaculate. Just a great choice. And if you have any more questions about this car from the shop report, and I'll tell you in advance, the tires and the brakes are all like brand new all the way around. We just completely reconditioned the car. Not that it needed a lot, but we still needed to bring it up to our standards. But if you'd like to see a copy of the shop report, if you'd like me to fax it to your office or scan it to your email, if you'd like different photographs or a different video altogether, maybe you want to see the car up on a lift, whatever you want, we're here to serve you. So please don't hesitate to give me a call anytime here at Infiniti of Kirkland. My name's Joe Tunney. You can reach me at 425-821-1600. Just drop me an email anytime at joet@infinitiofkirkland.com.